Cold world. South side, can't get enough, can't get enough. East side, west side, worldwide. Ride out.
Good morning, y'all. I am getting ready, heading to work. Doing my little makeup, little quick, situation. But I definitely wanted to wish you guys a great day. Don't know, I randomly just started picking up the camera while I am driving. I should have started this earlier, but hey, what's up, y'all? Come on, guys. And it's funny how as soon as I pick up the camera, I don't know what to talk about. But I had so much to say earlier. I had so many things I was thinking about. Sorry, a little shaky. The roads is the roads, you know. I'm supposed to just at the top. But yeah, I'm doing my makeup, headed to work. It's funny how I only have the most desire to pick up a camera is when I'm heading to work. I work from home, and it's a hybrid situation. Hold on. It's a hybrid situation, so I only go in the office like once a week. And sometimes twice, depending on the schedule. But I'm heading to the office, and I was recording get ready with me situation, and I was like, you know what, the way how I have my camera mounted or my phone mounted in the car, it's kind of hard to do that when you are recording like vertical. Horizontal is a little easier because I can turn it. Girl, these roads are bad. The to-do list for today is to get to work. Fax over a few things that I need. Head over to a doctor's appointment. Call some important people, aka adulting. Hold on. That I call my own. Okay, it's coming together. Take care of things that's on my personal checklist. Doctor's appointment, blood work, back to work. I had this in my head. Go for a walk, work out, and work on a client project. 2, actually 3 of my clients. Oh my God. Projects. Call my sister. Talk about this certification that we're working on. Oh, eat lunch. I gotta do that. And spend time with my husband. That's a good checklist, I think. The situation. So my doctor's appointment today, I had to reach out to my doctor because I was breaking out in really bad rashes, like on my boob. I mean, y'all, rash. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, I'm thinking it's maybe my detergent. It's not my detergent. I was very weak during that time, so I really don't know. And it sucks, like, doctors get booked and busy very fast. And so since they get booked and busy very fast, a lot of times your appointments are pushed like further back, and sometimes you need to see them right then and there. But because it was pushed back, by the time I see her, I ain't got the rash no more. Y'all, I had to go in the archives and find my eczema cream that is so old to put on there to soothe what was dealing with. So I don't know, and I was like, I need my blood work done because it could be something that I'm deficient in. And so I was just hoping that I would have had an earlier appointment. But nonetheless, my appointment's today. I've been struggling with recording content for YouTube, especially because I feel like I don't do enough things to be getting y'all attention or any of that, because what the heck, why is it any of that? Because I feel like my life is very boring. It's not as entertaining. But it's funny that I say that because I watch people on YouTube do the same shit that I do. But the difference is that they take with that camera. They doing what they gotta do. They making their money. Me, I'm like, this is a lot of work. Not that I don't feel like it, but I got a full-time job. I'm a social media manager. Separate to that, I'm a auntie, I'm a sister, I'm a wife, and I'm me. So it's like, that sounds like a lot, but it really is not, because it's like second nature of things that I do. And so to pick up a camera, a lot of times it doesn't feel as genuine. And I always wonder when people record, like, are you living in the moment? Are you just aesthetically placing things and just do it? I don't know. I be feeling like I don't feel as genuine, because sometimes when you having a moment, I got this blended right. Who have time to pick up a camera? How do y'all do that? I know I struggle with that. So, and we are in the age or time that everything is recorded. And sometimes I'm glad it is, because I enjoy that type of content. But I don't see the worth of my own, and why I struggle with that. So yeah, I struggle with that. Also, since I have not picked up the camera in so much time, hold up. I'm gonna get over. When you're dealing with morning traffic to head to work, it's so many interesting people on this road, or these roads, that you just cannot trust that they know what the heck they doing. Oh, wrong way. I'm also excited to see my doctor, because I have not seen her in some time. And since I have not seen her, like, a lot has changed in my body. And so I'm excited to get tested for my A1C to see what that looked like. And when you diabetic, and I look forward to seeing my A1C number now. At first I used to dread it, because those numbers was ridiculously high, and it was really embarrassing, and you feel very disappointed in yourself to let yourself go so much. But it's crazy how much stress, life changes, and things can really do to your body. You don't realize all those things until like after the fact. Because when I was in the thick of it, honestly, I didn't think I was doing anything wrong. And I didn't see what others may have saw, or I didn't see how my labs and everything, like my doctor would tell me, until it was to the point of no returns feeling, you know what I mean? But the crazy thing, afterwards, I might not have seen it, I definitely felt it, because things that I was so accustomed to and so used to was not normal. Example, the tightness around my chest all the time. Is that traffic? What is going on? By the time I get to work, I'm gonna have to go to my appointment. The tightness around my chest all the time. My stomach sitting on my thighs. That was just, I mean, this is not giving the look I was going for. This side is, but this side isn't, so I have to get that together. My stomach sitting on my thighs. And when I stopped feeling how far my stomach was sitting on my thighs, baby, I was like, what's going on? Why is this happening? I'm like, girl, people pray for this. I pray for this. However, when you get what you pray for, I honestly ain't gonna speak for nobody else. Didn't know what the heck to do. I didn't. And a lot of people are like, you should celebrate it. You should document this. How in the world can I document something that is just happening to me that I can't even put into words? I can't even speak about it. As soon as I start talking, I get foam at the mouth, basically. How? Even when it's like, you should, okay, if you can't document it with a camera, pick up a pen and paper and journal. I can't even do that. Because it was like, everything was so new. Everything was so, hold on. Yeah, everything was so new. Changes was happening so fast. Body was doing its thing. And to be honest, like, even though, like, a lot of people look forward to those things, I wasn't even looking at it. I was just going through the motions and whatever I was dealing with. I'm looking very one note. It's gonna come together, y'all. You gotta trust the process. What the heck? You have to trust the process. Oh, I could have worn a dress today. Nope. I wear pants. I'm gonna think about what I could have worn today when I already left the house. I'm fully dressed. I'll crack myself up. Then I feel like I'm missing something. Obviously my lashes, I'm gonna do those when I get closer, and I'm gonna show you how to finish looking later. Because I can't put my lashes on and drive. Like, first of all, that's not safe, and that's not smart. Because you can set yourself up, number one. Number two, I am only here. This is stupid. I really hate morning traffic. And the crazy thing, I woke up early enough to get out the house early. That bed, I was so cold, but that bed was feeling really comfortable. So, I blame me. So, what was I talking about? Can't even remember. I'm supposed to be at work so I could link up with my coworker real quick before she head home, but the route of this traffic and my decision to get out the bed a little late was not smart because it's messing up my flow. You know, it's messing up my flow. Okay, I should have worn gold. And then hold up. Then I had to get comfortable and used to all this loose skin. I had to do that because I've always been a solid, thick mama. Okay, I've always been a solid, thick mama. But I ain't as solid anymore. I'm solid at certain spots, but not the spots that's going to be seen. And I had to get used to that. Let's talk about changes. So I start talking about that, I'm pretty sure I did. But because I have short memory at times, I forgot what I was talking about. We're going to pick it back up or start something new. The changes. There's so many changes in your body when you lose weight. Like, obviously, my neck is brown. I've always had a dark neck, and I got used to that. Even if I do makeup, like, I got used to it, okay? So my neck is now one tone. Not one tone, but close to it. I always had a dark spot in the middle of my forehead. That's gone. My underarms is not as dark. I mean, they were black. I would never been able to wear this without a jacket, or I would just be like this the whole time. Okay, those are skin changes. I do have loose skin, but not a lot. What else? My vision it's not as blurry anymore, which I did not notice until recently when I was driving, like doing this to my eye, blinking, because I used to do that multiple times to see with my glasses, y'all. And I would never tell nobody that, because I'm like, they don't need to know that. They don't need to know that my eyes so blurry right now, I really can't see. You know, I live my life on the edge at times, and sometimes it can be the edge of glory, okay? So, where is my mascara? shoot, you're messing up my driving flow. I like things where they are. I mean, I put things where they're supposed to be, because sometimes, like, I'm driving, I'm doing my makeup, and since I'm driving doing my makeup, things should be where they are, so I don't have to search for nothing. Okay, nothing. But definitely it's giving, my makeup is giving one no. I was looking for this. Y'all, my tones is jacked up. Okay, jacked up. Now I know where it's at, where it's been hiding. But, so it's my skin. Okay, hold on. So, those are my skin. Absolute weight and your weight loss journey is not always the physical, it's definitely your mental. And I've been tested non-stop with my mental. Like, my desires, the things that I want. A lot of times, like, I didn't realize a lot in my relationship. When we do things, we were surrounded around food. I've never really been like, food. I've never been that type of person. But I'm a social person, like, when it comes to social drinking, social eating. Like, I'm that type. I am that type of person. I say that. So I might not even be hungry, but if I'm around people that are eating, I'm going to eat, because I feel like I want to be part of it. And that is something else I've been trying to work on, because I told my husband I don't want to surround a lot of things we do, like celebrations around food, because food is not my everything. Food isn't. Food haven't even been hitting that hard lately. I have not found nothing desirable for me to eat lately. I really have not. Really have not. I just eat because I know I can, or like I just said, social reasons. Y'all, I'm freaking one though. Look at me, I look great. Girl, you gotta bring this together, because I cannot believe, oh, I gotta spray. I cannot believe I look like this talking to y'all, going to work. But when it comes together, y'all be like, oh, I see what she's talking about. Don't do this while driving. I do 2 types of setting spray. I use the Sephora one first, let that do its thing, and then I finish it with my, is it Revlon? It's in my bag. But I do that after I put my lashes and stuff on, and my liner and all that. But those are the type of things I can't do while I'm driving, for safety purposes. So, again, another moment. I just had a moment, like, what was I just talking about? What was I talking about? Obviously, it's my weight loss, but oh, mental. I picked it back up. Don't judge me. So, and then you realize how people look at you and treat you different. And the crazy thing, I've always been that girl, like, I'm a vibe to be around. I've always been that. And I don't have to wait until somebody else tell me that. I know that. A vintage Dooney. Yeah. This is a 25-year, maybe even longer than that, purse. And I love that for me. Thanks, sister. Yeah, this is my first time actually wearing it. Lotion on, because I was feeling ashy, just like my face right now. But like I was saying, I'll finish it later. And my hands and my elbows. So, I've been tested, like, dealing with people, dealing with how I feel about myself, not speaking so negatively about this journey, because you get so accustomed and used to feeling uncomfortable that when you start feeling something different, you just like, this ain't right. Meanwhile, the way I was living, the way I would think I was doing, the way I was doing things before was not right. On how my relationship with food, my relationship with my health, and I've consistently worked out. Is that the word, consistently? I don't want to say consistently. I just worked out. I worked out, but never really saw results. And when I saw results, I saw small results. And I feel like it was a waste of my time, so then I stopped. And that wasn't healthy, because sometimes you can get in your head so much that you could block your opportunities, block your blessings, and block your personal growth. And when you get to that point, sometimes you just got to go a little harder. And I thought I was going a little harder, but I was not. I was just going with the flow of it all, because I needed instant gratification. Instantly, babes. Instantly. Yeah. And let's just say that okay, I know it was in here. I just put stuff in this purse. Cleaning my glasses. You know, got these things from big Walmart. Oh no, I got it from Lidl grocery store. Because I need to put my glasses on. It's getting so much traffic that I really need to focus while I'm talking to y'all. So you better not try it. I don't know why I keep drinking that right now, because I'm actually full. Like I was just saying, that is all mental. It's in the car with me, but I feel obligated to drink it because I paid for it. And that's something else I have to work on. That's crazy. There's so many lessons to learn. So many things that you have to fix, that you program yourself to do and think. And it's wild on the changes that you have to make. It's wild. Anyways, but also, like I said, I had to get comfortable or even used to these certain looks and people who treat you definitely different. Now, I always have people look at me and or try to holler at me, but the difference is the type of people. Like, example, at work, I always get complimented on my style, my energy, my vibe. You're so sweet. You got a glow to you, and those type of compliments. And are you so after they get a chance to know me, you're so pretty, or you have nice skin energy, and I'm like, oh, thank you. But now it's like, can I get your number? Are you married? Oh, let me date you. You don't have to take a husband. I walked into my job cafeteria and I got so many looks, it made me uncomfortable. Like, hey, how you doing? Hey, are you new here? No, nigga, I've been here for 11 years. What the world? Yes, I'm not new. You might be new, I'm not. But it's, at the same time, it's like people look at you and like, don't even realize that you was just talking to me. Or I'm that same person. And it's really weird too. And it doesn't help that I don't go in the office often. I go in the office, like I said, once or twice a week. And so when I don't see people for a while, they sometimes can assume that I no longer work there. Hold on. Or I'm not the same person. And a lot of times, like, oh my God, what did you do? Oh my God, that's not you. That's me. I'm not. It's so crazy. I'm about to say this. I've always dreamt to be smaller. I always dreamed that like my life is gonna change for the better, and I'm gonna be much more happier when I lose this amount of weight. Or I voiced everything or rate everything on my weight. However, it's way more than just the scale number. It's how you speak to yourself, how you feel about yourself. You don't need validation from nobody else but yourself. You need to see yourself in the way. I'll speak to myself for this one. I need to see myself the way how I speak so highly of people around me. Because I'm not just a cheerleader for people. I encourage, I motivate. If you feel, I gotta fix that. If you feel like you don't know how to do something or to start something and I know how to do it, I'm gonna help you, because that just gave me instant gratification for others around me. Like, but it's wild that I'm about to say, like, I struggle with doing those same things for myself, because I had to learn you have to see your own self-worth. I never really saw those things within myself because I didn't feel like I was invaluable. Like, is that the word? No, I didn't feel like I was worthy. I didn't feel like I was worthy in all the blessings that everybody around me was getting and having. And I felt like if I'm part of their journey, that's good enough. But that's not good enough, because everything that I know I'm capable and able to do, that I'm pouring into other people, I need to do those same things for myself. And so on this journey, I had to learn that, and it was like a slap in the face. And you realize I may have lost friends, I may have lost connections that I used to like have, and that's part of my journey. But that doesn't make it easy, or it doesn't make me feel good. It just makes me extremely sad. It makes me feel like it was a waste of time, and that all plays part of my chapters. I can say that now, but it don't be feeling like that, you know? It just don't be feeling like that. It don't. And if y'all follow me on Instagram, and if y'all follow, if y'all listen to my podcast, I told y'all this I was dry. I gotta get it together before I get into this building. Okay. Y'all see that I recorded an episode called Isolation Season. And during my isolation season, I'm still in it. So, but it's things that I was able to see and feel. I feel so alone, y'all. Going through so many changes at one time. Dealing with the people around me is just not the glue that I expected. I was expecting me out of them, and that's not smart. And I was also projecting in my relationships, and when I saw those versions of myself, I really did not like. I didn't like that about me. And since I didn't like that, and going through the changes of my body, going through changes in my marriage, my friends, my family, I had to grieve all those versions of myself that no longer served me. To be a better friend, to be a better wife, to be a better sister, to be a better auntie, to be a better niece. And it's like, I have so much things to unlearn. I have so much things to grow and learn from. But going through those stages, and I had to do these things, like, all I wanted to do was crumble. Like, I honestly was not equipped to deal with everything that I'm dealing with. And when you have self-doubt, you have insecurities playing hard in your head, you know, you honestly don't know who to go to. And sometimes with friends and family, like, they might not understand because they feel like you're doing too much, or that's part of it. Or another word that was like really triggering to me was just very dismissive in the conversations. And so when I've learned, and I was in therapy consistently. I'm still in therapy, but just not as much as I was going, because sometimes I need to sit with my thoughts. And when you constantly keep going to therapy, for me, I was constantly being triggered by repeating and reliving those same moments, especially when you're an overthinker. Those stories and those events never stop playing in your head, and you can fall into a deep depression or fall into a deep black hole that you really don't know how to get out of, you know? So I had to pull back from my multiple sessions in a week, or doing the homework and finding ways to, like, how am I going to move forward in life maybe without my therapist, how I'm going to move forward in my life with like decisions and actively doing these things right when they're fresh. And I don't want to be like a glitching throughout my life, like, you know, like that. But it's so much things that I have been learning, and it's part of the journey. It's part of the journey. I know it. People was in my life for a season, and when those seasons is just not like seasoning anymore, you like, this is so sad. This is so sad. It's so sad. You have to grieve that too. So it's like grief, not just when you think you lose a person, or not. I said think. you lost a person. Like, not the fact that when you losing someone very valuable in your life, but you also losing yourself. And this is the traffic I'm talking about. I see it flowing. Yeah. So it's like I had to do all of that in the same time, like learning how to be a homeowner, communicating with my husband differently, working on my throat chakra, speaking up a little bit more, having a little bit more fun with little me. And I always feel like I have to be serious because I took myself as a joke. And so since I took myself as a joke, I'm assuming people doing the same things. A lot of times they were, because a lot of times they were playing in my face, but I never corrected. So I feel like I gotta be serious, I gotta be hard, I gotta be that. I am not that person. Like, I don't want to be like that, because when you're that person, you become numb to the emotions and feelings that I'm having. And I said this so many times in my season 1 of my podcast, I want my feels to be my feels, but I honestly never understood what that meant of letting my feels be my feels. And I was able to sit and reflect on that, like, girl, you still trying to figure that out. I honestly don't even know how to feel. I feel like I don't know how to feel, but I know how I feel like. It's like, examples, when I say let my feels be my feels. When my grandmother passed away, I was all over the place, trying to understand what I'm feeling and how, even right now I'm struggling. It's like, how do I continue life, right? I felt like I had to be strong, and I had to be that person for my sisters, my family, but I was never that person for myself. Like, I spent time back home for like 30 days while her planning her funeral and getting prepared for everything, and I was just existing, right? I couldn't even really cry. I was just numb. And I can speak these things now because I didn't realize that when it was freshly going on until I got home. And when I got home, like, I couldn't just because I got home I could cry. I still had to be superwoman. I still had to do all these things, but because I had to just continue with life, I just felt so fucked up. Like, honestly, I felt like I could have had a better relationship with my grandmama, but it's so hard for me to explain now. It's kind of like, okay, I'm feeling like the thought process, how I'm trying to explain it, and it's still hard. I can just feel and know what I'm feeling, or think I know what I'm feeling, but I'm gonna do my best. I feel like the wounds of my mother when she passed away was never healed, and that wound was still, you little thing, you better not get over. Okay, so the wounds, well, when my mother passed away, I was still young. I was 10 years old when she passed away. I was 20 when my father passed away. I think I was 21 or 20. And I never connected to those emotions and those feelings. But when my grandmama passed, those wounds opened up, okay? Like, oh my God, they opened up. And it's crazy how, life is going to happen. Life is going, sometimes, you be here, sometimes you're not. And when you have a person who have lived 90 years, right? I felt like my grandma was never gonna leave me, and we all knew her time was gonna come, and eventually, and I thought I was prepared for it, but I wasn't prepared for it. And I was prepared for the motions of the funeral, but not the after effect. Like, everything was very triggering. I just saw the decline in some of my family members that I had to just be type of strong. I feel like I'm all over the place because I cannot put words to what I'm saying, honestly, still. But I say all that to say, because I don't want to get too deep into it, because I honestly cannot, is that I had to, by the time I had to, eventually I was able to identify my thought process, my feelings, and be able to speak up. I never thought I had the safe space, and I never felt like I had the connections that I really had, that I can be vulnerable, that I can be soft, that I can cry into somebody's arms, that I can do all these things while they're going through the same things that I'm going through. Like, I remember one time someone told me they were going through a season in their life, and I was just so encouraging, right? You got this, girl. No, you look good. They're going through their journey, and at times they didn't feel like they got it. At times they didn't feel like they look good, and instead of always hearing some encouraging words, or they didn't want to hear that. And I'm thinking that I'm helping, but I'm actually hurting, because I'm thinking, like, why, in my mind, when she's telling me these things, like, I didn't need to hear that. I wasn't in the space to hear that. I just wanted you to listen, and I received what she said at that time. But during that season, I honestly didn't think that what I was saying could be offensive. It could be offensive. Hopefully I'm saying it right, y'all. I hope it could be, I didn't think it could be offensive to her, but she told me it was very dismissive to her feelings and her emotions, and I didn't think that. I'm thinking like even though you know you going through this, I'm encouraging you, but sometimes not everybody want to hear that. And I had to take that for what it is. And I honestly, it's like my sister says something to me all the time. You think you're helping, but you're hurting. Hold on. Excuse me. And you think you could be helping something or someone, but you could be hurting the situation. You could be hurting the person, and you don't even know that, because you're thinking, I'm doing a good job, I'm doing a good deed, and you're really not. Sorry for the sun, y'all, but y'all gonna get this skin glow. I really don't like my hair, and I need to get some braids, but it's not in my budget right now. So let me tell y'all what I got from Starbucks. I have a venti ice matcha latte with oat milk, light ice, 2 pumps of brown sugar, and 2 pumps of chai, and vanilla sweet cream foam. And it's good and all, but it's filling, y'all. It makes you full. So I'm full. But I keep sipping because I see it. No matter what I just told y'all, it's a struggle. So I hope y'all understood what I was saying, or get what I'm trying to say. I really do struggle with my throat chakra to speak up and have words to express my thoughts, and have words to express what I'm feeling. Because a lot of times I stay in my head, and a lot of times I'm sticking to myself, because I can tell myself, nobody gets you, nobody understands what you're saying, so don't say nothing at all. That's not always true, and that's also why I don't record as often as I should, because I feel like it's a waste of my space in my phone or my camera, and a waste of y'all time, because I'm not like everybody else. And comparison is a hell of a drug, y'all. Comparison can really mess you up. It really knock you off your horse, and really make you feel like you're nothing. And these are negative chatters that I always struggle with, because, and I used to say, like, they say this, like, I'm gonna tell this story. So one time I was telling my sister a story. I talk to my sisters a lot, right? I learned how to be more vulnerable with them, and they see me they see me in all eras of my life, and it's wild, but it's funny. Like, it's my sister, right? And I used to do all what I'm telling you about with my sisters with my friends, and I realized I cannot treat my friends exactly how I treat my sisters, because it's just different. It's different, and I had to learn that the hard way so many times. But anyways, I was having a conversation with my sister, and I was like venting to her, and I was saying how, you know, people always got something to say, people this and people that, and she listened to the whole story and she just didn't say nothing. And I was like, right? And she was like, may I ask, who are these people? I paused and I said, she was like, because I always wanted to know, who are these people got so much to say? And sometimes it is people, and of course I could say who these people are, but for that situation, I was the people. And she was like, I always wanted to ask, like, this whole time you telling me a story, who are these people got so much to say? Who are these people voicing their opinions? And the people was me in my head. I'm telling myself, you ain't shit. I'm telling myself, you can't do this, you can't, nobody wants you. I'm telling myself all these things that started to feel like reality, and that nobody all the negative things and the thoughts that I was having was from myself. And when she said that, I had an aha moment, and I feel like the blanket, you know how you like you know how if you guys watch the, what's that show? I want to say The Pause, but that's not the name of the show. Love is Blind. You watch Love is Blind, and they're in the pods, right? But as soon as that door opened up, you get to see who you talking to. Whole time when those doors opened up, I saw I was talking to me, and I'm like, oh girl, the audacity of the disrespect is coming from you. Oh no, I just couldn't believe it. I could not believe that I was on the other side of that door. And so I wish you guys saw my face. And she was like, who are these people? And then I said, oh, it's me. It's me. So I've been working on that. The negative chatters that really have formed into a village of these bastards. Like, wow. Oh my God, wow. And so with that being said, you learn how to stop playing victim in a lot of things, like really assess, like, am I the problem? Am I telling myself this? What's going on? Oh man, you about to, oh girl, he didn't even, oh, well I be. Baby, he wasn't playing. Watch him go past. You see that white? He wasn't playing. But, excuse me. I had to have that realization at that moment that it was me. And a lot for the stories I was telling her, it was definitely me. And also with that, you could be sitting in your own mess for so long that people around you will start taking the voices of you and your thoughts. And that's when I realized I had to become a better person for me, because it's not safe to be having these thoughts and these feelings and the words that I was speaking over myself. Like, I've heard before in my life that I just started to believe for so long, like be the case for me, because I deserve so much more. I'm worthy. And those affirmations that people be posting, and affirmations that, like, I'm like, why do you need all that? Meanwhile, I needed that. I need affirmations, and I need to tell myself that, like, you're beautiful. Because for a long time I only found beauty in when I wear makeup. I only found beauty when I'm wearing lashes. I only found beauty when I'm doing certain things. But I never really saw beauty within myself. Wow, that was a transparent moment. And sometimes I don't process my thoughts on paper like I should. And today, I guess it was a day I decided to just be alone with myself and have this talk with you guys, you know. So I'm on my way there. I'm about to stop in a minute to put my lashes on. And that's why y'all see my hair, because if you follow me on any of my platforms, y'all probably have seen me. I've been testing out different hairstyles like wigs and things like that, just to be versatile in my look and just try different things again. And for a while, I only saw beauty when I put my wig on. So I've been forcing myself to like let my hair breathe, and find beauty within myself. Because at one point, I wouldn't even put nobody's wig on. At one point, I wouldn't even test the lace front. Baby, your girl has been doing that. Your girl has been doing that, and I do it very well. But because my hair is very fine, and when y'all put these certain wigs on, it can thin out your edges, it can thin out my back. And my niece, she told me, like, auntie, are you losing hair? And I was like, no. She was like, it's giving like you're losing your hair. And then I said, okay, okay. So I guess it took her to tell me that, like, let me put as much effort into my own hair than I'm putting in installing these wigs in the morning or things like that. And I'm really not feeling my hair today. And I'm having a whole, what is that? I'm having a whole moment and I'm not liking it. It's giving dry. Oh, do I have oil? I think I do, because my hair look very dry. And those type of things. So I was just not feeling my look today. But it is what it is. What I'm gonna do. It's such a beautiful day outside today too, and I'm doing so much talking. I don't even like to talk like that. I don't. It's other things I want to talk to you guys about, but before I even talk to you guys about them or even decide to pick up a camera, I want to make sure that I am in the space to articulate my feelings and my thoughts on the topic, and make sure that it's not my negative self damaging the topic, you know? Yeah. But how have you guys been? I did all that talking to see how y'all said it. It's giving like oh my god. Okay, let me see. What do I have in here? Okay, I have edge control. I have mousse. I have things. I have wax. This is stuff I be doing with my wigs in the car. Oh, I didn't know I had this with me to clean my glasses. I have all that stuff in my hair, but nothing is doing a job. Oh, look at this cup I got from it is a dupe of this, that five below. I said 5 and below, but 5 below dupe of the Stanley cup. It's the one that I got. It fits perfectly in my holder right here. I really don't like my hair, and I love the color. I really do love the color. So I had to get rid of one to get that one, and it was needed. I was sad that I got rid of my cups, because I've been on this keep buying these cups and they just be sitting, and before I know it, I'm gonna have to just purge my whole kitchen. Get rid of it all. Just let it go. But I am almost there. Come on. I was supposed to, oh, I did good on time though. Oh, come through time. Is that the right time? That is the right time. Y'all, it's okay. I'm supposed to be at work at 7:30. Y'all know that meme when it was like dum dum when they driving fast to get to work. You leaving the house at 8 and you supposed to be at work. No, you supposed to be at work at 8 and you leave the house at 8. You don't get there till 8:44. Like, that's giving me. If I have the clip, I'll put it in here so y'all can see what I'm talking about. But that's definitely me, especially right now. these people probably like, why is this lady always pulling around my driveway to do her makeup? I don't like that look. Actually, let me keep going so I can at least talk to you guys. I don't need no direct sun. I just need great lighting to install my lashes, because lately I've been struggling to install my left lash versus my right. My right one always go on so smooth. Y'all see how I install them. See, this is good lighting, but I'm at the stop sign. Y'all, I want a dog so bad. This lady walking her dogs. I want a dog so bad, honestly. But I feel like God just telling me I was supposed to get a dog, and that's a long drawn out situation for that too. I was supposed to get a dog, and I feel like God is telling me to wait. I'm gonna get my dog. And you know how you should always do the research of a dog? Like, I always wanted a beagle. Always wanted a beagle. They just so flipping cute. I want a beagle. Do I do it here? Let me see. Nope. I'm gonna have to do the other angle. I always wanted a beagle, and I think beagles are so flipping cute, and they just give me the aesthetic that I want, right? However, when you read up on the dog, that dog is not meant for me. I am a chill individual. I don't need no extra needy dog, in the sense of, like, this is the angle I need to get. So let me find a good partner area so I can do my lashes. So that dog has so much, they just need so much, and I'm not in a space to do that. I'm not in a space to do that. Oh, that's neighborhood watch. Perfect. Pull over. Get a little closer. Closer to my dreams. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. So, but when I do my lashes, I gotta get comfortable. Get comfortable. Moisturize my hands. It's a process. I don't know. A lot of people don't do it on camera. I don't like doing my lashes on camera, but someone's just telling me, like, do it today. I'm not about to sit and explain it to you guys too. Y'all just gonna have to just figure it out by watching, because I might do a voiceover. I might not. So let me get out some lashes, and then I'm gonna put the spray. Is it Revolution, not Revlon, afterwards. This is giving like one note. Y'all see what I'm talking about. When I do my lashes, I have to use my handy dandy tweezers. People use lash glue. I use weave glue. And then I pick the lashes, the vibe that I'm going for today. I really want to go with simple, but I'm gonna see what I already have in my bag. And then I have to get a mirror. After I just told you guys I'm not gonna talk to y'all through this, I'm sitting here talking to y'all through it. It's giving one note, babes. It's giving one note. It's giving one note. One note. Okay, let's see what kind of lashes I already have in here. Let's see. Any of these I want to wear? I don't know about that. Okay, so none of these is given that I'm not wearing. So I'm gonna have to get a new strip. And so the strip that I am going to put on is these Page Boy. They call it Page Boy lashes from Kiss. I like when my lashes look natural. It doesn't have to look like I'm going out, especially like, you know. So what I'm about to do, I'm about to do my surprised it's still recording. It's giving like fro. I don't like my hair. Sometimes you gotta force yourself to like it. I feel like I'm settling because I don't like my hair. So when you're in your 30s, you already know the bottom lash is black. Gets a little, I'm gonna have to make sure I edit this and upload it. Don't leave it on my phone because I have so many videos, y'all, talking to you guys. And y'all haven't even heard the conversation. Or bring y'all on for like a vlog. Never even process that. I don't even think I really want to edit this to just do it. Then I put on my liner, my liquid liner. Okay, that look good. Let me bring it out a little bit more. Oh yeah, you see? You see? You see? It's giving. All my PCOS baddies, y'all know the struggle if y'all grow facial hair. 'Cause baby, the struggle is real. Lord, is real. The struggle is real. Lord, is real. So people that I actually enjoy watching on YouTube. Okay. I enjoy watching. This is just some. Oh, I shouldn't have did that. I don't like that one. I like this eye. I don't like the other one, but whatever. My sister would say, we'll just start over. You got to get out of that. I do talk to my sisters a lot, hearing myself. My sister, my sister, my sister. She would have told me, don't settle. You don't like something, fix it, and don't settle. While I'm settling. I'm already, oh! I thought my phone says 750. Oh well. Whatever. Whatever. I got too excited. I didn't do that good on time, y'all, today. All right, so I'm gonna start with the lash that I struggle with the most, which is my left. To make it look as natural as possible, I go all the way down to I turn to the side so I can see. I put it in the middle. Then I put it in the ends. And then after I do that, I get my tweezers and clamp everything together. This summer, I really didn't do nothing, y'all, but just work. Spend time with family, which was very much needed. My family. Oh. It don't even like I got lashes on. They there. I'm like, I cannot believe kids are going back to school. I just heard this little boy screaming. And I thought to myself, I can't believe school's about to start back up. It don't have nothing to do with me. At the traffic, yes, but it ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't have any kids. I think about my niece, though. Her going back to school. My other nieces and nephews. Like, they going back to school. Some places already started. I do the same thing for my right. I grip a good area. And then I install the same way. There's some people who prefer to get their lashes done. I prefer strips. I'm about to tell you guys why. I prefer strips because I can't sleep with those lashes on. I honestly cannot. Okay, so lashes are done. Y'all can see it coming together a little bit, just a little. So I got one more in my page boy. Those are the ones I wear to work. I got those from where did I get from? I think I got it from Ross, $3. And then before I spray, I feel like I need to make sure that I am properly. There you go. Because it's not giving, it's giving still one dimension. Y'all, this is a long little mini video. Girl ain't shit mini about it, but then I just dab it out, dab it out, dab it out, dab it out, dab it out. Dab. You see, y'all see it. Y'all see her. Okay. I really hope you guys enjoy my little talk. Enjoy our conversation. Really hope you guys did, because I think I definitely needed this. All right, so then to finish my look, before I put my glasses on, I'm gonna spray my Revolution. That gives some light, life to my face. And I gotta head into the job. All right, so before I leave, I really want you guys to have an amazing day. I really appreciate you guys for just watching this video, getting this far, and having a talk with your girl, because it has been some time. I want to appreciate you for still following and supporting me, even though I don't post as much as I should. I'm posting today. So thank you guys for supporting and following me. If you guys have not hit that follow button, follow your girl if you can, if you like to, if you can, anything like that. Y'all can follow me on Instagram, TikTok. I really don't deal with Twitter like that, Facebook. Stay connected with me, because you never know, I might post on one platform or not the next. But if you guys support me and follow me, continue to do so. I love you guys. And I hope, my mouth is so juicy. I need some water. I feel like I'm all over the place, because my mind's just going here, like ping pong. But I will catch you guys in my next video. If there's some topics and things you guys want me to talk about, please comment below. subscribe, follow, hit that bell, all those things that the YouTubers will say. Do that for your girl, okay? Support me like I support you. All right, y'all have a great day. I'm about to get into the JLB and do what I gotta do. So have a good one. Love you much. Bye.
Cold world. Southside, can't get enough, can't get enough. East side, west side, worldwide.